G'day Facebook land. Welcome back here to the Straighten Up Studio, and I am giving you a shoe review today. One of the things that I really support here in the clinic is natural movement. It's trying to get people back in order into a state within their body and mind that they start to move naturally without pain. And one of the topics that I get asked about, or I either recommend people, is some correct footwear. And so you may or may not have heard of what we call or barefoot sort of shoes or thongs or minimalistic things. And so essentially they're shoes or thongs that allow us or that don't interrupt the natural foot mechanics. And what I mean by that is if the shoe has contours inside, they're things that sort of press up into various areas of our feet, which in turn has a knock-on effect throughout the body. So shoes that don't poke into certain areas or have straps that push into certain areas, these are the sorts of shoes that I recommend people wear. Because we're getting their body back into a state where it can support itself, we want shoes that allow or facilitate natural movement. They don't impede, they don't push, they don't block. So this is a shoe review of what we call a barefoot thong. So it's very minimalistic here, as you can see. It's quite thin. So my foot's getting, first of all, a lot of feedback through the ground. Second of all, the brand here, I'm going to tell you, I don't have any feedback coming from this brand at all. I just reckon these guys have absolutely nailed the barefoot thong. It's something that I have been looking for literally for, it's got 5 years. I've been exploring barefoot thongs. I've always had my eye out there to see what people are making. And this is a new model, and I've just bought it, and I think it is worth talking about. So the brand is called Xero. It's spelled Xero. And it's simply, the website is xero.com.au in here in Australia, or just xero.com, I think, is the worldwide brand. So here it is. It's literally just a couple of Velcro, lashes here. Your big toe is able to drop in here. So your foot is able to literally just move in very unencumbered and without any influence from the shoe into the foot. So it gives us a much more truer sensation of getting the feedback of the ground through the foot, through the nervous system, all the way to the brain. And it gives you, it's a fantastic barefoot experience without interfering with the foot. So I'll give you a little bit of a view of what it looks like putting on the foot. Okay, so just continuing the video here with just getting into the sandals and what that looks like. So I'm just going to slide my foot through the opening here. I'm going to put the big toe into the gap where it belongs. I'm going to pull this around the back. It all has adjustable Velcro to get it right for you and your foot. I'm going to slide that through there like that. And just going to keep that nice and loose so that doesn't interfere with my foot. And so that thong is now firmly secured to my foot. I've tried going for a bit of a jog, and there's nothing here. It's not pulling in any one direction. It's not pushing in anywhere underneath the arch, and it's firmly secure on the foot. So, like I said, folks, up until now, I thought the barefoot thong was an absolute enigma. I've tried so many of them. I think they've really nailed this particular product here, and I'm strongly recommending this to support natural movement. So check it out. Xero's is the brand, Xeros, And thanks for listening, and ciao for now.